What's up, my fellow Kingdom Ambassadors? What's good? What's popping? What's going on in between, underneath, above, and all of that good stuff? How you feeling? How you kicking it? How you breathing? The moral of the story is poocha lay, baby. How you doing? How you breathing? How you kicking it? What you ate? How you slept? Yeah, all of that. All right. So as y'all see, I am on my bedside, and you know what that means? It's a story time immediately. Yeah, this should be our setting for story times, huh? I don't know. I feel like it should be a signature for our story times. But y'all know how I like to switch up my background, so we say that today. I mean, I say that today, but let tomorrow come and I'm just like, I'm gonna do it somewhere else. Anywho, but without further ado, if my face is new to you, boo baby, my name is Beautifully Yasmine. Welcome to my channel. I am a co-owner of this channel with God, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit. So if you are interested in being a part of the Kingdom Ambassador tribe, family, all of that good stuff, all you have to do is just subscribe to this channel, like the videos on this channel, share the videos on this channel, and you see me scratching my head because I just came from outside. I went on a walk today at my gym thing. My workout was walking outside with my dog, so I literally just came back. But anyway, check out the vibes, like this video, share this video, comment down or comment on videos and stuff like that, especially on this video that you found me in. Comment down below a yellow heart so I know that you're new, so I can return the yellow heart back to you to let you know that I love you on this side of the channel. And if you are a returning subscriber, what up, my fellow Kingdom Ambassadors? You already know what's up. You know what's goody, because you are true to this channel, not new to this channel. Yeah. So I already know you know what to do. Go ahead and drop down 2 yellow hearts down in the comments down below so I can return it back to you to let you know that I love you also very, very, very much. Ha! Yeah. So without further ado, as y'all know, I can ramble and I can talk and I can talk and talk and talk. So without further ado, let's get right into this video and let's get into the story time. And I will. That was off beat, but yeah, and a boom. Welcome back. Did you enjoy that little intro? Yeah. Okay. So this story time, I'm gonna get right into it. Angel just came into the room. We'll get right into the story time. If you see me drinking this is what is it called? A fat burner from Neutrogena. Not Neutrogena, that's a hair company. Nutrisystem. I got it from my coworker. Her mom is subscribed to that. So if you see me drinking that, I haven't drunk it, so just give me a second. Matter of fact, let's all take a quick second and go drink some water. Get some water in your system. So we're gonna take a quick second. Everybody get some water. Get your water and mind your business. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. And while we're drinking our water, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that post notification bell so that you'll be notified every time your girl does what? Child, I'm thirsty. Woo. You got that water? You still minding your business? All right then. Because that's how your edges can go. Whew. It may not look I have edges, but I actually really do have edges. Y'all see that? I actually legitimately do have edges. I'm just not a part of the baby hair committee. I just don't care to do all of that. I don't care to do all that swooping and swapping. Y'all can keep that. Okay. So, let's get right into this story time. What's up, my fellow Kingdom Ambassadors? What's good? What's popping? What's going on? What's up, my fellow Kingdom Ambassadors? Yes, it's a commercial. It's a commercial. So y'all better come get one of these. Y'all better come get one of these. Okay? So, first thing first, you guys know I have a YouTube channel. What you may not know is I have 2 YouTube channels. One is Beautifully Yasmine, Beautifully Yasmine, where you can go and watch regular videos like pranks, cooking videos, what else? It's a plethora of things going on over there. And my other channel, my new baby, Beautifully Yasme, which is YASME, YASME. You can go over there to go watch reaction videos to movies, animes, reality shows, name it, we getting it. All right. And also, you guys know that I have a clothing company. Now, to be able to see what I have going on over there, you can go to kingdomambassadorinc on Instagram and on Facebook. Again, that is kingdomambassadorinc on Instagram and what? On Facebook. So, Reassurance of the Week is basically where I give you a little snackity, okay? A little, just a little taste for your week so you can continue on to the rest of your week from God, okay? It's like a little ice cream from God. We talk about God and we talk about it in a me way. I don't know how, just a me way. So if you're interested in that, make sure you go ahead and follow kingdomambassador.co. And anything else you need to know, go to my Instagram, beautifullyyasmine, to follow everything else that's going on over there. And you will stay up to date with whatever I have going on in my life. So this was when I was in 8th grade. I remember it because I think my teacher name was Miss Mobley. The reason I remember her is because there was this thing in middle school where if you read a certain amount of books, I think it's called I forgot what it's called, but if you read a certain amount of books and you took a certain amount of tests off the book, so like you read the book, then you go to the computer, and then there's tests about the book, and you got to pass those. So there was a challenge going on in my classroom where if you did a certain amount, the teacher would take you all out to the movies, and I was one of the 2 winners, and we went out to the movies and we went and saw iRobot, not the iRobot that Will Smith is in, the iRobot where the movie is all about robots, like little robots talking robot, not the Will Smith movie. There was another movie before Will Smith movie that was called iRobot. We went and saw that, and that's how I remember. That's why I remember her, because that was my first time ever like doing anything like that, and it was really great. But anyway, teachers really play important roles and have important memories in our core memories. My favorite teacher, Miss T. Williams. Amazing. Amazing. Yeah. Anyway, so this was in her class that this occurred. So we were all, if you're from Atlanta, because that's where I'm from. I'm African. I was born in Africa, but I grew up in Atlanta. If you're from Atlanta, then you know what I'm about to talk about. There's this place called Fernbank. And if you grew up in Atlanta, you're from Atlanta, baby, you know, all schools go do the same field trips. We either go to Fernbank, we go to the Coca-Cola factory, or we go to Six Flags, or we go to the aquarium. Out of those 4, about the same thing. About the same thing, okay? When I'm telling about the same thing, baby, okay? So, the Fernbank is like a science museum where, like, you get to... There's different parts of it. I don't know if they're still open, but I would love to go back. I want to go back. I'm going to go back. I'm going to set up my family. We're going to go. But there's different parts of it where you would go see, like, the stars and stuff and, like, astronomy. Is that astrology? No, not astrology. Ew, gross. No. Astronomy. Yeah, astronomy. Where you would go see, you would go see about the stars. Okay? My gosh. About the stars. Oh, I'm talking like that to y'all. I don't know why I got upset with myself real quickly. I just got really upset with myself. I think astrology, if I'm not mistaken. But so basically, you will go to this place, and one part of it, you would sit in a chair, and you would it would feel like as if you're in the clouds, like you're a astrologist. So it is astrology. Which one is the one about the date of birth and stuff? Because that's the one that I'm really fool with. But astrologist. Anyway, I'm really having a hard time trying to figure it out. But I'm gonna put it down right here whenever I figure out what the name of it is. So basically, you go there. They'll talk to you about like the Big Dipper and the different type of stars that there are, and like where they are, and like you're literally looking at like a simulation of the sky at nighttime, but it's like dumb dark in there, like dumb dark in there, okay? And you experience all of that, right? So typically that's where, let me back up, because I just went into the whole thing. Let me back up. So now, before school, I remember I had to come, now back in, like, okay, you backgrounds, okay? I was raised by my biological father, and he was a single father. So he raised me by himself, but he didn't raise me by himself until I became like 10 years old, because up until then, my grandfather and my grandmother were the one raising me, and those who were the people who I knew were my parents. So I didn't know my dad was my dad. That's gonna be another story time that's coming up real soon. I might do that one right after this one. I mean, like, record it right after I record this one. But anyway, so boom. So at this time, I've been living with my biological father for like probably like a few years now. A few years now, and he's a dude, so he doesn't. Even though he be out here doing women, I don't think he knew about what happens to women, because we never had that conversation. Like, never. I've never even knew there was such thing as tampons. Okay, I never even knew it. Okay, so I never had to talk of like, this is what you do when you do get on your cycle, and when it comes, don't be scared. Da, da, da. I didn't have women around me, which then hints to why I had, so growing up, I was known as like I'm gonna be real frank with you. Let me stop saying Frank name, okay? Whoever Frank is. I'm gonna be real honest with you. When I was younger, I was known as like the stinky girl. Again, I grew up with a father, and I wasn't taught about like how to take care of yourself as a female. I guess he just assumed that I would just know. And I always grew up around men, or like my uncles and stuff like that. So like, there are really rarely any females around me like that for, yeah, majority of my life. And the females that were around me, they were grown, so they weren't really like around me like that. Like my auntie, she wasn't around me like that. Like, I barely saw her when I was growing up. So she was out here chasing man, so she wasn't even worried about me like that. Not like she was out here I'm just saying, like, she had her own stuff going on. So, and so I was always like the stinky girl, and I didn't know how to get my body together until, I feel like, I don't even know how I learned it. When I got older, I just was like, when I started taking care of myself, I just knew. I mean, I don't know, because I wasn't able to wash my clothes as often as I should have washed my clothes. And I think that's the problem, because I wasn't washing my clothes. He didn't take me to go wash my clothes as often as I should have washed my clothes. So, and then it was a lot going on in the house that shouldn't have been going on when it comes to my hygiene. Yeah. So I wasn't musty because it was in my control. I was musty because, like, I wasn't being taken care of properly. So anyway, so I was known as that girl, right? So, sadly, but now, all them people that used to bully me and hate me, but now, pee in my DMs. Like, there was this one guy that was in my DM. They used to, like, when I wasn't a survey, I was like, and who you are? Who are you? Boy, bye. Now you won't smell a darn thing, okay? Because I know how to take care of myself. One time you would probably smell me in the slightest is when I go to the gym and come back home. Other than that, it's a rare occasion. And I be on my little hygiene and stuff. Let me get into the story. We are like, anyway. So I go to school this day, right? And I have on khaki, because we had uniforms. So I had on khaki and a blue top. Khaki and blue. Now today was a field day, which is why I started off by telling you about the field day. It was a field day where we're going to we go to Fern Bank. Now I've been to Fern Bank before multiple times already, but I've never been to this particular part of Fern Bank that we were going to. So as we all going, we got on a bus and we got there. So they were like, I don't know if it's like this to this day. So outside of the cloud thing that I had, the sky thing that I had told y'all about, there's a certain another part to it where the stuff was in at that time in my day and age, it was in trailer. The class that we're the part of the trip that we're at. So we had to go behind the building to go into the trailer, and the trailer was like, it was like some trees and woods and stuff, but it wasn't like scary, but it was like naturey. It was some trailer, and inside the trailer is where we'll go sit down to go watch the movie that we're gonna watch. Now on this day, I went for breakfast. And for some reason, the day before, even that night before, something just fell off for me, and I just didn't know what it was. I just felt off. So this day, we went to, but I went to eat breakfast. Something was just still feeling off for me, and I couldn't pinpoint what it was. Okay. So we ended up going to the trip. I sat with my best friend at the time. Her name was Angelica. Okay, that was her real name, because I love Angelica. To this day, I be wishing I could find her, because she was a really, really great friend. After middle school, I really, really searched so hard to find her on MySpace, on Facebook. Forgot how she looked. I just knew her first and last name, and I'd be like, dang, if Angelica ever stumble up on this video, hey girl, I truly, 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 I still remember you to this day, because you were a great friend. Okay, a great friend, to the point where, like, I was supposed to sleep over her house, child, and some stuff happened. Girl, oh my gosh. Anyway, so me and Angelica sat on the bus together. We went to Fern Bank. And the movie that we were watching, it was Tia and Tamara Mowry. It was them. They did like a thing for cycles. I don't know if YouTube lets you say that, the word period. I don't know, but I would so assume so. People be like period, period, period. So I guess yeah. So Tia and Tamara did a video about period and how you should handle it. Girl, why? So they passed us the popcorn. They gave us like some snacks or whatever, and also some, I don't know, I guess they were passing out like the tampons and like the pads or whatever as well. And this is towards like the middle, like towards the end, not the middle, towards the end of the video. We watching it, me and Angelica next year, then we were talking or whatever. But this day I'm not really talking to, because something is really feeling off with me. So we're talking. I just feel something wet on me. So I'm just like, did I pee on myself and I didn't know it? I don't pay any mind to it, because I just felt like it can't be, like it shouldn't be nothing, right? I sat there, watched the movie, going about our day, we walking. Girl, as we're leaving and like we're all in line to get in line, we're all in line to get back on the bus. Angelica sees it. She's like, "You're bleeding." Like, she says it to me. And then I'm like, "Huh?" And she's like, "There's blood on your pants." I was like, "Oh my gosh. Is it that movie? Is that what's happening?" So I go to my teacher. I wasn't happy about it. I may sound happy about it right now, but I was happy. But I was quite embarrassed. Because I was already known as the girl with the odor, and now I'm also gonna be known as the girl with the blood on her pants. And that was just like, I was like, and I'm already in middle school. I was being bullied. I wasn't being bullied in middle school. I didn't start getting bullied until high school. Yeah, was that high school? No. I haven't done. Was this elementary school? This wasn't middle school. This gotta be elementary. I can't remember. I went to, let me see, Harper Elementary, Panola Way Elementary. Yeah, this was elementary. This was in middle school. Avondale Middle. So Harper Elementary. No. Harper Elementary, Panola Way, Avondale Middle School. And then I went to Avondale High. Okay. So that was Avondale. So my middle school was in Avondale. So this must have been elementary school. Yeah, because middle school was not that. Okay, so this was in elementary school. My apologies. I had to regroup. So, yeah. So I go to my teacher, Miss Mobley, and I'm like, Miss Mobley, me and Angelica both go. And I'm like, I think there's something's wrong. I'm bleeding, and we haven't even left the site yet. It's so weird and ironic that, like, while I'm watching a movie about a period, my period comes on, and it's like, but why? So Miss Mobley ends up taking me to the bathroom, and like she goes to the people and go get a pad from me or whatever, and she tells me how to do it. Like, we're standing, she's not in the stall with me like that, but we're standing in the bathroom. She's telling me how to do it. Like, hey, you put this in da. And also, they also happened to have an extra pair of underwear, but they didn't have pants. But they did have underwear, extra pair of underwear. It wasn't open at all. It was like a single individually wrapped with like pad or whatever. I don't know what this is. This gotta go. So she gave me that, and she shows me how to do it, and I do it, and then she tells me to go in the bathroom and go change. So I do that, and then she gives me her jacket. I mean, I ended up having to keep it, but she gave me her jacket. She's like, use this to tie around your waist and just sit on this until we get to school, and then we'll call your dad to come get you. So we sit in the bus. I'm cool right now, and when we go over, we're on the way on the bus going over, like we went over like a bump or something, and it made like the bus like did this, right? It wasn't like I don't know how to explain it. Like, it was like I don't know what we went over, but it was something that made the bus jump a little bit. I don't know what that jump did, but it activated the cramps. At that point, I didn't know what the cramps were, but it activated the cramps in me. And it, like, I was like, me and Angelica was sitting there talking. Ooh, yeah. Immediately after that little thing, the boom, bop. It was like instantly my stomach was like, yeah, I'm here. Mother Nature was like, yeah, I'm here, baby. You thought, hey, girl. Yeah, I came with vengeance. Yeah. Girl, when I say my stomach was like, it was like somebody punched the breath out of, I was like, and I just could not talk anymore. So I was just like, it was so painful, so freaking painful. I just laid over on like Angelica's shoulder and was just like, I started crying. I was in so much pain. I've never felt pain like that in my life. Not that I can remember in that moment, I've never felt a pain like that in my life thus far. That type of pain. So, we get to the school, we call my father, my biological father, and he comes and get me. And we go, now, he comes to get me, he does bring me some pants to change into. Because he wasn't going to let me sit in his car like that anyway. So I knew he was going, like, that man don't play by his car. So he brings me something to change into, right? And I would think that he would take me home so I can go lay down. No, that's not what we did. That's not what we did. We went to my okay, so my grandfather they're not married anymore, so I don't know what to. My grandfather got married to another woman, and that woman had children. They were married, but they've been divorced for years now before my grandfather passed away. So we went to my grandfather's ex-wife's children home. I didn't understand why we were there. So when we go there, my ex-auntie because I don't know what else to call them. She explained to me how like period works. I mean, I just saw the video, so I kind of got a gist of it. But she kind of explained to me a bit more how it works and what's going on and why I'm in pain. And then like she gets me like some painkillers and I take it, and then also they fed me some fufu or whatever. And I just said, I think I took a shower there as well. And then I just laid there and laid there because that man was not caring. We were there for like late nights. Okay, this was on a Friday, so like I guess he didn't have work the next day or something. So when I wake up, it's like he wakes me up when it's time when he's ready to go home, and it's like late at night. It's late as fuck. Okay, and yeah, that's what happened on my first period. Like that's how that has been. And since then, me and Mother Nature have been meeting each other every month. I mean, every month. Now, sometimes, I would say, like, when I was vegan, my period was definitely 3 days short, and I did not feel any pain, which is why I'm working on going back to it now. Because it was short, I didn't feel any pain. I also lost weight. And also, I felt like, even though after that talk, she ended up giving me a pack of her pads, so we didn't even have to go to the store go buy anymore. But I feel like even then, I wish that like I would have had like this is the kind of pack, this is the packs that you would get, because I was always a heavy flower, and the pads that I would get sometimes when I was younger would not work because they would bleed through my clothes and it would just be continuous. And then I didn't know I was supposed to track it, so it would surprise me. Like it took a lot of trial and error on my own to figure out how to navigate my period now. But now I also want to get into like getting I've heard that there's some underwear that you can wear. Excuse me, and it's like a built-in or whatever. So I'm gonna look into that. But yeah, I'm grateful that I'm not irregular. I thank God for that, because that would have been crazy. Not knowing when it's coming every month, or if it's gonna come every month, or it being more than like, and then when it does come, it's longer than what. No, nah. I thank God. I thank God for what I have. Like, ooh, I feel for y'all who are irregular. My God, like just no. Mine, I have Flow, the app called Flow. I keep track of it, and every time it's there. When it's 2 days before my stuff starts, I start wearing my stuff because we're not gonna play them games. But yeah, make sure that you like this video, comment down below, subscribe to this channel if you have not yet. And yeah, I love you. I mean it. God loves you. You know it. And with that, I think I'm out, my loves. Bye.